much. It's a pleasure to be here. It's the first time in my life being in the European Parliament, even I'm not so far away. Yeah, dear ladies and gentlemen. Shared value, a role of business in tackling society problems. I think the first question is, what is the responsibility of the businesses? And from my point of view, or the Bosch point of view, there are two different areas. One is inside the fence, and the other is outside the fence. Inside the fence, that means in ecological items, I would say less, and at the very end, no impact to the environment. And according to the employees, get the right on board and keep them. Outside of the fence, we have the products. And the important thing is that the design of the products is responsible for 80% of the impact at the very end. So this design phase is so important. And another item is the supply chain. We have within our Tier 1 supply chain more than 100,000 suppliers, only Tier 1. I'm pretty sure we have more than 2 million, perhaps, but I have no idea about this figure. And the rest is the society. To reach this sustainability, I would say it's a very, very long journey. And I would say we have just started this journey. And what I think is that we have, at the moment, no sustainable products and no sustainable businesses, because all are on the way. And the distance of the is huge. And I will give you further on a few details about that, and also in the workshop. But before that, I will say something according to Bosch. I'm not pretty sure that everybody is familiar with the company. It is a foundation-owned company. Bosch has no foundation for social items. That's not the point. It is a foundation-owned company. And it is more than 127 years old. The turnover is about 50 billion. We have more than 300,000 people worldwide in around 300 manufacturing sites. We have an R&D quota of around 9%, which means 4.8 billion a year. We have 42,000 researchers on board, and we create 4,800 patents a year. That means 19 a day. What are now the challenges? It is mentioned already, but I will tell you, we have the climate change, we have seen the pictures you have shown us, we have education, we have the loss of biodiversity, we have poverty. And Bosch is very much connected with the first item, with climate change, with energy. And connected with the item energy is efficiency on the one hand side and renewables on the other side. And according to the Bosch Group, close to 50% of our R&D budget, what means 2.4 billion a year, goes in the technology and product that protects the environment and conserve resources. In my opinion, that's a huge number. And we have close to 40% of our sales in this area with our products. And another item is, if you think about electric cars and stuff like that, we spend around 400 million euro a year in R&D only for this item, and we have 1,100 people on board thinking about that, designers and construction people. Yeah. Bosch products and solutions help to save energy. That is our main item because we are connected with the sort of products. Sustainable mobility, I told you. and powertrain solutions, resource conserving, efficient manufacturing technology, and smart energy and building technology. And for that item, we have a company-wide goal. We will have 20% less CO2 up to the year 2020. We have a relative goal according to our value added. And if I have the figures in mind, right, the results are, we had the possibility to reduce the figures coming from the year 2007 in combination with the year 2012, 13% relative, according to this 20% target. So we are on the way. If you take that as an absolute value, that means 5%. And the interesting point on that is now we have more people on board, 13% more, and we have more turnover, more sales, 13% more. And in my opinion, if you have a business as usual scenario, you would have an addition of this 13 and 5. That means we have reduced it according to 18%. And what I see, it's only possible if you have the tone from the top, that the top management says we are interested in. These people have persons like me doing this job over the year, but the top management must say that they are interested. Otherwise, you can do a lot of things and nothing will happen. And, but nevertheless, if I count the CO2 emissions of the company, I see we have up to now in the scope 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure you are familiar with the World Business Council of Development aggregation of 1 and 2. 2.5 million tons of CO2. We are more or less responsible for that. So, and that is the reason why I said we do not have this sustainable products and businesses, because we have the impact up to now, and we are on the way. And our task is to do our best to reduce that. Our slogan within the company is invented for life, and that means doing the right products, manufacturing the right products which will help mankind. And how and in detail, I will tell you a little bit more within our workshop. Sorry for this advertisement. Thank you very much.